guys, so today I'm doing stay-at-home daughter activities and I'm gonna do my makeup even though I have nowhere to go. I'm gonna do my baddie makeup. Like, I'm gonna do the makeup I do whenever I go out. It's been a while. So first I like to start by prepping my skin. I don't really do a whole bunch. I have pretty dry skin, so first thing I use is this COSRX Snail Mucin. I just kind of put it onto my skin and I rub it in. Always drag everything I put on my face onto my neck. And I also slap it in. Get the blood flowing. Sometimes I'll use an oil just to make the face extra hydrated. I use this Milani rose oil. Yeah, what the fuck? There we go. So sometimes before I do my makeup, I'll like do a quick little lymphatic drainage massage. I use this sunscreen from e.l.f., which is like a dupe for the it's a dupe for something. Super Goop. I don't really use this as a sunscreen, I just use it as a primer. It's called Low Glow, and so it has shimmer. I use a really small amount for all my face, so that's why I don't really use it as a sunscreen, because I don't think this would be enough to use for it to actually protect my skin. I just use this for the extra glow. Sometimes if I'm wearing a low-cut top, I'll like put some of the sunscreen, and the excess I just kind of rub into my hands. Okay, so we're gonna start with the eyes and then I'll do the rest of my base. For the eyes, I use this Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Moonlight eyeshadow palette. I really like this palette because it has like cooler tones. I start with this color, putting that shit all over my lid. It's kind of like a grayish taupe lid. Next, I'm going in with a smaller brush and I'm gonna go into this cool gray, and I'm gonna go closer into my lash line. Just kind of create a wing. Also, I just like to pack the color in before doing any blending with the other brush. Now we're going in with the other brush and I'm just gonna blend out these two colors. I'm not worried about like how weird it looks here because I'm gonna clean that up. So I'm doing the same on the other side. Also, I'm just using some random Morphe brushes I got a long ass time ago. Going in with the smaller brush into the blue. Just focusing on the top so it looks really nice and blended. I know this looks crazy, but trust the process. Like, I'm really giving Batman right now, but so I need to do something about that. We can't have that. So I'm taking the blue with a little bit of the gray, and I am just going to put that on this area so it all blends together. So now I'm gonna clean up this mess. Some micellar water. fun part. This eyeshadow right here looks stunning on top of the blue. Look at that. This look is so kind. Okay, so I use 2 mascaras. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Okay, so I start with this one, which is a little dried up. I love dried up mascaras. Focus it on the root of my lashes, just so it gives me that volume, and then the other one is just gonna give me length. Okay, now that the eyes are done, we can move on to face. I don't use foundation, I just use Hola concealer. The concealer I use is the House Labs concealer, and this one has been my favorite so far. So I just gotta put it on these areas. I mean, honestly, if I'm going all out, I put it everywhere. This is not my shade. Like, I'm darker, but we will make it work, honey. I use my fingers. I find that it gives me the most blended, airbrushed look. Trust the process, guys. Trust the process. I'm gonna put some concealer on my neck, and this I'm gonna blend with a brush. I promise y'all, it might look a little crazy, but I promise the final result is gonna look fire. Now I'm gonna set everything with the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush finish powder. I'm gonna use this real nasty like beauty blender puff. I need to do something about my lips because they have just completely disappeared. They're a cotton pad. I have lips again. That's crazy. They look so pink. Now we're gonna make everything look good, and I'm gonna make my face look less ghostly by using some bronzer. Makeup by Mario. This is the Softspoken bronzer. I'm just gonna use this everywhere. Okay, now everything looks like it's my shade. I don't know, should I keep adding bronzer? I don't. So for the nose, this is what I do. I take the same eyeshadow palette, and because these are all cool tones, the brown in here is perfect to make a nose contour. Like this. I blend it with my finger. Okay, now we're gonna do my brows. And guess what we're using for my brows? The same palette. We're using the same palette for my eyebrows, and the same color, the same brown I use for the contour. I'm sorry if the angle's a little different. I ran out of storage and I had to delete a bunch of videos right now. But let's continue doing these brows. Okay, there we go. Now, I should probably put on blush, but I don't really use blush. I'm gonna use this Rare Beauty ones for the sake of this video. This is in the color Hope. I just deleted like 500 videos from my phone and this shit still doesn't have enough storage. Blush is on and blended. Now we're gonna do lips. I'm doing the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Sometimes I'll use this as blush. Put some on my nose. And then on top, some of this like lip gloss from Makeup by Mario. So the last thing I'm gonna do is add some highlight. Like a highlighter from like years ago, but I love it. And I'm just gonna put some on my nose, on this area. Just to add some glow back to the face. Makeup is done. I'm not sure if I should do my hair just to get the full look for y'all. But this is the final look. Okay, so I did my hair and I changed my top just to give you the full effect of this look and how it looks with, you know, not pajamas. This is trusting the process. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and let me know if you like this soft-spoken vibe. I'm trying really hard not to speak louder than I'm supposed to, but